70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to the third-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see.
Okay, ready?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They bring their tight end right. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
Now, a handoff to Eckler. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So it's 4th down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up to the 42.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A run here with Mitchell. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
To the right side, this is Eckler. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on second down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. Austin Eckler inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Next to fix the score. Commanders 10. Ravens nothing. Austin Starrboy87 set to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. All run play. This is Hill. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a third down and 4. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Again for Eckler, running right. Not much there, maybe a yard. Throwing on second down, Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made is on the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion over Flowers. Back near his goal line, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs. Tight end going in motion here. Putting the tight end in motion. Eckler now on 1st and 10. He'll take this down inside the 30. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. To throw is Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Ravens nothing.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Jackson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run, it's Eckler, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle by Hampton Simpson. A 20-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll throw with Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Here's Daniels. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is it? Report!
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
This makes the score Commanders 20, Ravens nothing.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone. Will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. No motion over Flowers. 2nd down. Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Head the street. Head the street. Warrior 70. Ready, ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 7 Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Now Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it over center with Mitchell.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready, ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
Throwing is Daniel. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Let's go now.
They bring the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
DC, ready? Ready, shot.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Sit up.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Here's Mitchell. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Noah Igbenogany.
Noah Igbenogany on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Tight end on the move left. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, That's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Jackson up top again. He'll go right back to Flowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll get that complete to Hardy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Jackson. And he will score. Game on. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany.
Noah Igbenogany on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Flowers with the catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
DC, ready? DC. Ready?
From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Second down and 8. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. It was a game played at